Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm gonna get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's been watching me. Welcome back to everybody who's been following me on this journey, and thank you so much. I started in 2019 stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, I was breaking up with shame, and I was breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video. Last year was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others. And for 2021, my New Year's resolution was to break up with processed sugar. You guys, I can't even believe that I said I was breaking up with fear, shame, and guilt. That is still going on for me. I'm gonna talk about that more, and the processed sugar thing. And I'm gonna let you guys know, I am still broken up with processed sugar. I still am eating fruit like it's going out of style, to the point that I have something in my mouth. I am having a flare-up with my sciatica from my back and my leg, and I'm starting to link it to bananas. And it's, you know, it's funny, not funny, ironic funny, but every time my leg has flared up, I have been eating bananas, but my leg doesn't flare up every time I eat bananas. And it's almost like when people are trying to justify how they're not an alcoholic. Like, I didn't get in trouble every single time I drank, but every time I got in trouble, I was drinking. And for me, every time my leg flares up, I have had bananas. And so now I have to tell you out loud that I will not eat bananas. And if you guys see me eating bananas, stop me, because I'm just starting to link that food is triggering some of my issues. And it wasn't until I've eliminated some things that I'm starting to put stuff together. But I feel like it's taken me so long. And you guys, I was saying I was like Buddy the Elf with candy. And I am like, I'm gonna say I'm Michelle the Angel with fruit. So I need to eliminate bananas. Of course, all the fruit that I love is like grapes and pineapples and bananas and apples, like the sweetest fruit that there is. Like, that's what I love. So this processed sugar thing, even though it's natural, I can abuse it just like everything else. So I'm working on not doing that. And me telling you out loud, recording this, first I hear myself say it. And if I watch this, I can see myself say it. And I have other people to help hold me accountable, because I forget what the pain is like until I am in it. And when I'm not in it, it is so hard to describe, but when I'm in the pain, and I'm in it right now, and it sucks. I don't know if you guys can see the depression on my face, but I can feel it under my eyes. I've been taking pain medicine for almost a week now, and it kicks my ass. It makes me exhausted. And and I hate that I have to take it, but when this happens, if I don't take it, I cannot bear the pain. I would want to be dead. That's how bad it is. So that is my story with the sugar still. Even though it is not processed, I still have issues. I love sweet things. So last week I was talking to you guys about my people pleasing and my car, how I had 2 cars at one time, and how this people pleasing of mine, this thing that I had to want to make everybody else happy first before myself. It was harming and hurting me. And I have been, you know, because I've been breaking up with shame, breaking up with fear, and breaking up with guilt, the people pleasing is leaving me. And what has happened for me is I am no longer uncomfortable in my own skin in or around people who aren't comfortable where they are. And so I just want to share with you guys, you know, this whole vaccine thing, this whole coronavirus thing, it started off as, what can I do to help? And, you know, we all want to help each other. Everybody wants to do the right thing, to be well. And it has now turned into, if I die or somebody I know dies, it's all your fault because you didn't get vaccinated. And honestly, what I have realized about fear, guilt, and shame, most of the people that I know that have gotten the vaccine have gotten it because they want to feel safe. Everybody wants to feel safe. I want to feel safe. I used to think that things outside of me were going to make me feel safe. Were going to make me feel secure. If I had this house, then I'll feel secure. But then I get the house, and guess what? Once I pay the house off, then I'll feel secure. And it's bullshit. It's anything that is outside of you is a temporary fix. Nothing can make you feel secure until you're connected to God. And then you will feel secure. Whether you have a vaccine or don't have a vaccine, whether you drive a Porsche or don't, or whether you have a big house or don't. These are all outside things trying to make you feel secure, and they're not making people feel secure. I feel safe because I trust God and I trust myself. And I am not responsible to make anybody else feel safe. It is not my job, and it can't be done. Because once I do what other people want me to do, what really is going on is somebody saying, I won't be happy unless you do what I say, and then I'll be happy. If you are happy when somebody else isn't, that is a false sense of security. I don't feel comfortable making other people feel uncomfortable or knowing that they're uncomfortable. I don't wish that for anybody. I wish for everyone to feel safe, to feel connected. But it is not my job to make you feel safe. That is your job. And I can tell you what I do, where I go to get this way, to be this way, and to stay this way. But it does not exist outside of me. It is connecting my heart to my head, which has been an incredible, hard, long road. And it has been a process of elimination, of finding out what doesn't work first. So anybody who is shaming me for not doing something, that is not my job. That is control, and that is power. And if you feel comfort knowing other people are uncomfortable, that is sickness. That is not wellness. And if we want to be well, get well, and stay well, convincing other people to do things that aren't good for them is not the way to do it. That has been my experience. So I was telling you last week when I bought 2 cars at one time and I wasn't sure who to trust or what to do, and I called Hyundai Motor Vehicle, and this angel answered the phone and she said, Michelle, what do you normally do when people intimidate you? And you know what I said? I give in. That's what I do. When people intimidate me, I give in. And guess what? I don't give in anymore. It is not my job who lives or dies. That is God's job. And if you think that you're that powerful, you're playing God and you're acting like God. And it's an exhausting job, and I don't want the job. It's not my job, but my job is for me to feel safe and to feel secure. And I am not responsible for anybody else's life. I am responsible for mine. So thank you to everybody who's watching. Please continue to follow me on this journey and stay safe, and I will see you all next week.